is usually filled with flowers, cards, and family traditions, but for mothers of married sons, the holiday can sometimes feel a little different. Now, the day may be shared with a daughter-in-law, her family, and even grandchildren, but to navigate through all of that, joining us now is Lesley Koeppel, who is the therapist and author of How to Be the Perfect Mother-in-Law, with tips to help mothers of married sons navigate Mother's Day with grace. Oh my gosh, Lesley, we're talking about a lot. Tell me a little bit about, the book and how it all got started, because there has to have been an experience for this, right?
Yes, okay, so many people think, so I am a mother-in-law of two wonderful daughters-in-law, but I wrote this book as a therapist. I was seeing it in my private practice. I was seeing the mothers come in and really struggling with their relationship with their son and their new daughter-in-law, and then I was seeing the daughter-in-law come in and saying, like, my mother-in-law doesn't get it, she's so invasive, tell her to stay out of my life. And so I saw both sides. So the book came from that.
My gosh. Okay, so it's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
So what's kind of the first tip or mindset that, daughters-in-laws or any mothers have to navigate with this?
Okay, so the biggest thing that it takes people by surprise. It's not something you would think about, but it is a loss.
Huh.
You have to grieve.
Oh my gosh.
And this shocks people because they think like, oh, it's a wedding, we're excited, or I have a new, daughter-in-law in my family and I'm all excited. And that is all exciting, but it's a loss. It's a loss of the relationship you once had with your little boy. And hopefully that loss is coming, years before the marriage, little by little. We let go as parents, but then it's a big letting go, and that's sad, and it's hard for a lot of mothers-in-law. And so when they don't understand it as a loss, they're constantly clinging onto that and clinging onto him, and that's where problems start.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what else should moms avoid, like, doing with their sons that, obviously don't want them, being caught in the middle?
Right, so you never, of course, want to put your son in the middle, and you want the biggest key to this is respecting not just your son, not just your daughter-in-law, but respecting their relationship. They're creating a new family. Even without children, it's their new unit, and you have to respect that. You have to back off in order to stay close.
Back off in order to stay close. Okay, so lastly, without giving too much away, how can mother-in-law, kind of respect daughters-in-law, how that boundary, what can people do? What can mothers do regarding that?
Well, for Mother's Day, I think it's really important to remember, and this is hard, once again, it's not your day anymore. And that's really hard. Remember the days, and you don't know this yet, but for many moms out there where you got the handmade card and the gifts that were created in school, the arts and crafts, and maybe breakfast in bed, well, those days are over.
Oh my goodness.
And it's very sad. So that's one thing that you can do, is let go of that fantasy and realize there's a new family that's being created. So you want to check in with your son and daughter-in-law and see what they want to do.
Okay, and really quickly, where can people pick up the book?
So it's on Amazon.
Okay.
You can put my name in the search bar, just spell it correctly. It's a little funny spelling. So they can find it there. They can follow me on Instagram. I give lots of great advice, and people can ask me questions there.
Do.
Ask.Lesley.
Yeah.
And, there's a lot in there.
Yes.
And it's lighthearted and fun. So it takes a serious subject and makes it a lot of fun.
Lesley, thank you so much for being on the show, and hopefully this will navigate, a lot of mother-in-laws navigate through the book. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.